You're watching Carolina and Company Live. With your host, Cecil Chandler. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It is a Tuesday, and this is Carolina and Company Live, and we've got a great show lined for today, a lot of fun stuff for you. All you got to do is sit back and relax. Let's see what all we have on the show today. Of course, we've got the Humane Society talking about a pet, and we've got something about the Freedom Readers, their second annual Book and Boogie event. What else do we have? Oh, Myrtle Beach Bowl is hosting a free Community Kids Winterfest, and the Book 'em Writers Conference is coming up. All that's coming up today, plus a lot more. We're going to talk about what I did all weekend long since I wasn't here yesterday. But right now, we got to find out about the weather because it looks like it's getting a little warmer. It's about 30 degrees out there right now. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, now let's find out a little bit about what I did the weekend. I was out of town at the National Motorsport Press Association meeting right up there in Charlotte, North Carolina. We had the big banquet, inducted 3 people into the Hall of Fame Saturday night. That's not the right, those were not in. That's Steve McCall, me, and I'm sorry, Holland, that was not, he was not inducted. That's just a group. Joe Gibbs was inducted. All right, we got Rick Hendricks, he was inducted, and Al Unser. Now on Sunday night, the awards banquet, we had Kyle Busch. He was selected to receive the Richard Petty Driver of the Year Award. Now, a few minutes ago, you saw a picture out of line. It was Steve McCall, me, Alan Holloman, and William McCall. We had a great time up there in the National Motorsport Press Association. They do a lot in putting things together and promoting racing all over. All right, let's find out about today. Today is Tuesday, January 19th, and this is Can Day. So bring a can, and also Brew a Portion Day. Friend of mine, I got some friends of mine that have a lot of cans. Yeah, they drink a lot of beer. All right, let's see what else we got here. Birthdays today, let's go back to 1946. Dolly Parton, 70 years old, a country singer, #1 hits Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, 9 to 5. Also is in the movie 9 to 5, and she is still entertaining today. 1947, there she is, Paula Deen, 69, cooking shows on the Food Network and also has several Paula Deen restaurants. I went to one down in Savannah, Georgia. It's pretty good. 1992, Logan Lerman, 24, movies Butterfly Effect, and then number 23, Noah. The 310 to Yuma, the remake of that movie. Now on this day in history, let's go back to 1903. The new bicycle race came up. You know what it was? Tour de France. That's right, it started back in 1903. 1955, do you remember watching on television The Millionaire TV program? It premiered on TV. The guy would say, Michael Lauer, next millionaire. He'd go out and give $1 million and you couldn't tell anybody where you got it from. All right, from the know-it-all department, you ready? Here we go. Here's something very few people know about, but they need to know this. All right, everybody listening? All right, everybody listen up. Did you know that on average, 100 people choke to death on a ballpoint pen? I reckon they put it in their mouth, it comes apart. How do you swallow that whole pen? Must be part of it, but they choke to death, about 100 people on an average. So keep the ballpoint pens out of your mouth. We got a great show lined up today, a lot of fun stuff. First off, we're going to talk about a dog that's coming up and some help the dog needs. Stay with us, we'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, the Grand Strand Humane Society is always on with us on Tuesday talking about a dog or cat or something you can adopt. But today we're going to talk about something a little different. Jessica has Molly with us, and she needs some help.
Molly does need some help. Molly's going to need some surgery coming up in the next couple weeks. And Molly is a very special girl. They're all special, but she's extra special. She came to us back in September with five puppies. And when they came in, the puppies were old enough to be weaned, so we took them away from her and put them in a separate area. And 2 days later, we got in a little orphaned puppy, only 2 weeks old. And she still had some milk, so we figured we'd give it a shot and tried to give her the puppy, and she took to him immediately. She saved his life. So it was kind of funny to see this big girl with a little 1-pound terrier puppy. But she kept him in her cage with her until he was 8 weeks old, and like I said, definitely saved his life, and they were a pair. When he started playing, it was so funny to watch the two of them together. But she loved him, and he's found a home, and all of her puppies found homes, so now it's her turn, but she's got some work ahead of her.
All right, so we're talking about how much money we're talking about on this, Jessica?
Talking about a good amount of money, $5,000.
Wow, the type of operation.
So she has heartworms. We've already started that treatment, and we've spayed her, but now she needs cruciate ligament surgery on both knees. So that is a $5,000 surgery because both knees need to be worked on, and it's going to be at least a couple months of recovery afterwards. So she's got a long road ahead of her, but she deserves it. She's been a good mama, and she loves everyone and everything, so she deserves to live the best life possible.
All right, Molly needs your help. And how many animals y'all got right now? I know you adopted a lot of them out over Christmas.
Yeah, we have done wonderful with adoptions. We have about 40 dogs right now and about 50 to 60 cats. So we've done really well.
Grand Strand Humane Society, tell them where you're located.
Sure, we're at 3241 Mr. Joe White Avenue, and anybody wanting to donate money for Miss Molly can go on our Facebook page. We have her GoFundMe linked up there, and we definitely appreciate all of the support for her.
Right, if they need to know more about that, you can call me, and I'll be glad to tell you how to do it. Molly, we're going to take care of you, okay?
She says thank you.
This show makes you a little tired. She's going to sleep. All right, we got a lot more coming up on the show today. We got some fun stuff, so all you want to do is stick around, because next, the Freedom Readers, their second annual Books and Boogie event. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A minute ago I said it was the second annual Books and Boogie event, but this is the third annual. The Freedom Readers put this together, and it's, let's see, authors will be signing books along with music, fantastic food, and it's all taking place right down in Myrtle's Inlet. The Dead Dog Saloon coming up January 26th. And with me, I've got Dr. Tracy Bailey. How you doing?
I'm doing well. So happy to be here. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Now, tell me a little bit about the Freedom Readers deal they put together.
Right. So Freedom Readers is a local nonprofit. We exist to promote literacy in low-income communities. And we have this fundraiser to help us purchase books for children. They take these books home and build home libraries. So we're really excited about that.
All right, now, y'all have had this 2 years already now. What was your turnout like last year?
Oh, the turnout was phenomenal. We had a packed house. Everybody had a great time. All of the authors signed wonderful amounts of books, and everybody enjoyed the food and had great dancing. It was wonderful. Well,
let me tell you, when it comes to doing things for the community, Dead Dog Saloon steps up to it. Charlie and all the guys do a great job there.
Yes, they do.
All right, now, you know, these kids are going to get some books. They're going to get some stuff.
Yes, they are. They're going to get books, and they're also going to get one-to-one tutoring. So every one of the children involved in our program has a tutor that works with them one-on-one. So we watch their literacy scores go up. They get an opportunity to make speeches, so their public speaking skills are improved. So we're really excited about the work we get to do with them.
All right, now how did all this come about? How did all this start?
Well, this started in about 2010. I'm the founder of the organization, and we just kind of reached out to the community and told them about the need, and the response was overwhelming.
I think kids want to read. I have a granddaughter that reads every time you hand her a book, she reads it.
Right, I agree. And we know that the more that children read, the more that they practice, the more that their skills increase and their scores go up and their curiosity just takes off.
Well, I think that's amazing now. And all right, now you're going to have music. What all is going to take place on the 26th? From
4 to 6, we'll have many authors signing their books and talking with people, meeting the public. And then we will have an opportunity to hear from some fantastic bands. There'll be dancing and lots of food. It will be phenomenal.
A fun event.
A fun event.
All right, it all takes place on January 26th. And Freedom Readers now is a 501(c)(3) group.
Yes,
so you can make donations and write it off.
Absolutely. Just go to our website at freedomreaders.org.
All right, that's what it's all about. All right, from 4 o'clock until 9 o'clock, right down there in Myrtle's Inlet. Go by and check it out. Dead Dog Saloon. And I appreciate you being on the show with us.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Cecil.
I hope you have a great big turnout.
Thanks.
All right, we got more coming up. It is a Tuesday, and we're so glad you're here today. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, the Myrtle Beach Bowling Center now, they're sponsoring, let's see, a free community Kids Winter Fest. Now, it's coming up soon. I'm not sure when this is coming up. When is that coming up, Heather?
Saturday.
It'll
be Saturday from 1 to 4.
All right, now what's all this about, a Winter Fest?
We kind of do a free festival for all the families of the community to come out and check us out. We have lots of community vendors that come, and everything is free.
All right, now the funds, you know, you do have some raised money inside. Now,
We do.
What's this going to go to?
We do. Okay, so I'm the youth director at the bowling center, and we have some kids that have been going through Crohn's and colitis. So we are raising money. 10% of anything that's sold in the snack bar is going back to the foundation for in honor of our kids that have been going through some Crohn's and colitis issues.
Oh, that's great. All right, now some things that'll be there. You got pelicans.
We have pelicans. We have Imaginations that brings Frozen out.
Yeah.
We have Ripley's Aquarium.
Medieval times?
Medieval Times, Wonderworks. So it's just a whole big shebang.
And
the fire department.
And it goes from 1 until 4 o'clock.
1 and 4 o'clock.
All right, now this is open to what age kids?
It
what
is
are we talking about?
anybody, even adults.
Oh, adults can come and
the
have fun.
whole family.
So this is fun. Do they get to do some bowling too?
They get to bowl for an hour, and shoes are free. So bowling, shoes, crafts, everything is free except concessions in the snack bar.
And that money, tell them again.
And that money goes, 10% of the money goes back to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.
Okay, now how long's the bowling center been up? You're located right off of 501.
We are. We're
Yeah.
right. We're formerly Waccamaw Bowling Center. We are in the process of being remodeled. We've remodeled the outside, and the lanes are new. So it's really exciting in there. So I hope everybody comes check us out.
All right, it's this Saturday starting at 1 o'clock and runs until 4 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
The Bowling Center is hosting a free Community Kids Winter Fest. And is this the first year y'all have done this?
We have done this. We do it twice a year, and we've done it for at least 8 years.
8 years. Wow. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we want you to have a big crowd out there and make a lot of money so you can help these kids that need your help. Myrtle Beach Bowling Center coming up Saturday, 1 until 4 o'clock. Be there, kids, and adults. You can go too. If the kid's not old enough to drive, you got to take them anyway. All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Tuesday, and we've had a lot of guests so far. We got another guest right now from North Carolina. It's the 5th annual Book 'em Writers Conference set for Saturday, February 27th. Now, this event brings about 75 authors from around the country, and the event's going to be featuring, let's see, a poet. You got a lot of stuff coming. I'm going to let you tell me a little bit about what all's coming, Kimberly. Who all's coming?
Okay, we have our event scheduled for Saturday, February 27th. We have about 75 poets, authors that are coming. Headlining will be Shelby Stevenson and Vic Rubenfeld, Curtis Akins, and Melinda Maina Lowry, who is, Miss Lowry is local, so she'll be out, and we'll be doing roundtable discussions, and you'll be able to actually meet the authors, and they'll sign your books. They'll have their books available for you to buy and purchase. It's a really big event.
All right, now this is the 5th annual, and every year it gets a little bigger, doesn't it?
Yes, it gets bigger. This year we're focusing more on our Children's Corner, so we're asking everyone to please bring your kids out. The Children's Corner is going to have games and activities, face painting. We're going to be doing let's see, storybook characters. Some local middle school students will be actually doing character skit type things for the children to watch. It's
Fun
going to be
stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Well, that's pretty good. All right, that's a lot of cool stuff. Now, how did all this come about, Kimberly?
Trish,
this is going to be held at Robinson Community College,
yes, Robinson Community College. Trish Terrell actually started this program up in Virginia. She started writing books as a way to keep to cut down on crime. So she was thinking, book 'em actually means the tagline is buy a book, stop a crook. So she was promoting reading to stop crime in our schools, and even in the prison system. If you read a book, educate yourself, kind of thing.
That's right. Well, let me tell you though, this is great. A lot of authors. You're talking about 75 authors.
Yes.
And they're from all over, not just right here in North Carolina.
All over the place. Actually, it'll be located in Building 14 at Robinson Community College, and they're actually upstairs and downstairs. They're packed in there. It's really good. You get to go, that one-on-one personal feel with an author. If you like to read, it's really cool meeting authors, because you feel like, man, maybe I can write a book one day. So it's really big event.
That's good. You can talk to them, find out how they wrote the book, how did it come about, and if you're the possibility of writing a book.
Right.
I've often thought about writing a book, but I don't know if I could do it.
You can.
It's a lot of work, I think. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I want you to stay in touch with us. Keep us updated on what's going on in Robinson Community College, because we're always looking to promote the North Carolina area, which is in our coverage area.
Yes.
And we thank you a lot for being with us. All right, now, one more time, tell them the date on it.
The date is Saturday, February the 27th, and it runs from 9:30 to 4:30.
All the authors, so if you love reading and want to meet some of the authors, you got a chance to do so. All right, thanks for being with us. We got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Surf Water Promotion. That's where we get all our products that we use here on Carolina and Company Live. And Stoney and all of them out there do a great job putting all that together today for us. We've had a great time today, a great show. And listen now, if you'd like to be on the show, all you got to do is contact me if you've got something coming up, a fundraiser event or something happening in the area. Get in touch with me right here at TV 15, and we can work it out. We stay booked about 3 weeks ahead of time. So, you know, don't call me today and say you got something tomorrow, because I don't have any room for it. But we love to have you on the show. We love telling people what's going on in the PD and along the Grand Strand. And that's what the show's all about. For a little over 5 years now, Carolina and Company Live has been right here live every day just for you. We've had a great time today. Hope you'll be back tomorrow, because tomorrow, wow, let me tell you who we got on the show. John Wayne, Elvis Presley, and Dick Clark. Nobody believes me. I'm just kidding. We got a great show lined up tomorrow. I hope to see you. Have a great day, everybody. Stay warm.